A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Trevor Bauer suspended for 2 seasons by MLB. Los Angeles Dodgers file defamation lawsuit. After receiving a 2-year suspension from MLB, Los Angeles pitcher Trevor Bauer has publicly denied all allegations.
A defamation lawsuit is filed against his accuser. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office declines to pursue criminal charges against Bauer.
As the Los Angeles Times points out, the DA's decision is an absolute miscarriage of justice. Trevor Bauer suspended for 2 seasons.
The suspension of pitcher Trevor Bauer is the longest ever for domestic violence. This likely means his final pitch for the Los Angeles Dodgers is not far off.
The league's investigation is complete as of this week, with interviews conducted with Bauer. The league and the Players' Union also agreed to extend Bauer's administrative leave for 1 more month on March 18 and another week on April 16.
The suspension, which covers 324 games, is the longest in the history of MLB's domestic violence policy. Bauer immediately announced that he would appeal the suspension.
He has sued his accuser and 2 media outlets. During his suspension, he will be ineligible to pitch until the MLB rules are overturned by an arbitrator.
However, his case will continue to occupy the media and the baseball world despite his suspension. Bauer is not yet out of the woods.
He's filed libel suits against the media outlets for exposing the allegations. His lawyers have said he will appeal the suspension.
As far as the legality of his suspension, he has the right to seek redress in court. While he will not be able to play until the 2024 season, the DA's decision is a major step in his defense.
The suspension is the worst-case scenario, as it means that Bauer will be banned from baseball for 2 full seasons, and will not be paid during that time. While he's out, MLB still won't give him the money he's due, so he can fight his suspension.
The suspended pitcher is allowed to file an expedited appeal to an independent arbitrator, but he cannot play during the appeal process. The suspension is the longest in the history of MLB's policy.
Despite the suspension, the court also denied Bauer's application to extend a temporary restraining order. His accuser, a woman named Ashley Jones, claimed to have committed physical abuse while having sex with Bauer.
She also said that Bauer sent her threatening messages. As of July, he's been on administrative leave, but the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office said it would not file charges against him.
Meanwhile, the player's attorney plans to appeal the decision, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are aware of the incident. The Dodgers declined to comment on Bauer's plans.
Trevor Bauer denies allegations of sexual assault. Baseball pitcher Trevor Bauer denies allegations of sexual assault and has filed a lawsuit against his accuser.
The alleged victim claims that Bauer sexually assaulted her on more than 1 occasion, and has sued him. In his lawsuit, Bauer says the alleged victim woke up with 2 black eyes, a split upper lip, and bruising on top of her vagina.
The accuser has also claimed that Bauer choked her off. Third accuser of Bauer, a Columbus woman, also claims that the MLB's investigation into her case led to her filing a lawsuit against Bauer.
The accuser filed the lawsuit after a San Diego woman filed a restraining order against Bauer, and a third accuser filed a sexual assault suit against Bauer in August. All 3 women allege that Bauer abused them, and all 3 contacted MLB during the investigation.
Despite all the allegations, Bauer has not been charged with any crime. Columbus woman claims that Bauer choked her during sex without talking to her first, and that she was okay with it until she began to convulse.
Bauer also allegedly sent a video of another woman performing oral sex on her. Bauer also met other women through social media.
In the spring of 2019, Bauer was signed to a 3-year, $1 million contract by the Cleveland Indians and is now playing in the minor leagues. Woman's representative said that she and Bauer had agreed to break up before she passed out, but the singer ignored her warnings.
Later, Bauer slapped her without her consent and anally penetrated her while she was unconscious. The Columbus woman said she had little contact with Bauer after a text argument in 2019.
A statement from the Dodgers front office said they support the MLB policy and don't have any comment on whether Bauer will appeal his suspension. The MLB policy prohibits a player from violating these policies, and the suspension will last for 1 to 2 seasons.
Trevor Bauer also denied the allegations, but he is still on administrative leave. There have been reports of other assaults involving Bauer, which further complicate matters.
Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office declines to pursue criminal charges against Trevor Bauer. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office has declined to press criminal charges against Trevor Bauer, who was placed on administrative leave July 2 after a woman filed a restraining order against him.
The woman claimed Bauer sexually assaulted her, choked her unconscious, punched her multiple times, and forced her to engage in sex without consent. Although the woman has denied the accusations, prosecutors did look into the allegations.
The woman had met Bauer via social media and tagged him in an Instagram photo during a game against the San Diego Padres in April. The declined to pursue criminal charges against Bauer. The Baseball League said it would comment on the case when it is ready to do so.
The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office's decision cited the player's rant on YouTube, which timestamped the video. The woman's lawsuit, which has been filed against Bauer, alleges that the former Major League Baseball player assaulted her during a sexual encounter last year.
The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office declined to pursue criminal charges against Bauer after an investigation by the Pasadena Police Department. Despite the woman's allegations, Bauer still enjoys a lucrative contract with the Dodgers.
In his contract, the player is owed a total of $102 million over 3 years. After last season, Bauer was paid $28 million and exercised his $32 million player option for 2022.
According to the declaration, Bauer and the woman's relationship started with consensual rough sex in April and continued into non-consensual sexual acts in May. She claimed that the former NBA star choked her unconscious multiple times, repeatedly scratched her body, and sodomized her without consent.
The woman has not publicly named the woman. Neither has Bauer been arrested since the incident.
The Pasadena Police Department concluded their investigation on August 27 and handed the findings to the Los
District Attorney's Office. She also decided to deny the woman's request for a permanent restraining order.
In August, Pasadena PD turned over the results of their investigation to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. Trevor Bauer's legal team files defamation lawsuit against accuser.
After being accused of sexual misconduct by a woman, pitcher Trevor Bauer has filed a defamation lawsuit against the accuser. The woman, who filed a temporary ex parte order against Bauer in June, claimed that he choked her, punched her repeatedly, and had anal sex with her without her consent.
However, Bauer's legal team argues that the woman fabricated the story and is trying to discredit him. The lawsuit also claims that the accuser's attorney, Fred Thiagorja, a former assistant general manager for the Los Angeles Dodgers, defamed Bauer.
The lawsuit says that the accuser is lying about the facts of the case, and claims that he is entitled to punitive damages, attorney fees, and expenses. Bauer is reportedly still earning his full salary.
The complaint against Bauer claims the woman made up the story to hurt the star pitcher. However, Bauer's legal team says the woman filed a fake police report and did not give consent to the conduct.
The woman has not spoken publicly about the allegations and has not been interviewed by the media. Bauer's legal team has filed defamation suits against Deadspin, The Athletic, and Molly Knight, alleging that the accuser used false information to damage Bauer's career.
In a 40-page complaint, Bauer's legal team claims that the allegations made by Hill were false and defamatory. He also alleges that Hill lied to police about the assault he claimed to have committed.
He also claims that Hill's attorney helped the woman fabricate the story and spread it online. The lawsuit also alleges that Knight's statements to The Athletic were defamatory and tortious interference with contract.
Earlier this month, the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office announced that it would not press charges against Bauer. After the Los Angeles Superior Court denied the accuser's request for a restraining order, the MLBPA and Bauer agreed to place Bauer on paid administrative leave for the remainder of the season.